Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, with another anime review for you guys. This is going to be on the Occultic 9, which is a series that I gave my first impressions on not so long ago. Now, the manga itself released in 2015, and I believe the anime series, I'm trying to get the right dates here, released on 2016. So it's not really a retro anime, but it is older, so a lot of you guys um, probably haven't heard about it yet. Now, um, for those who don't know, I am a teacher in the daytime, right? I do come early sometimes to record or stay later to record here, just because it's a lot easier than home. But I had the opportunity to talk to a student today about about anime, just stuff like that, and it's interesting. 2016 to me, it feels like it was yesterday. To these kids, it was back when they were still in elementary or some middle school. So it's crazy to talk about anime with these kids. Guys, if you haven't done so by now, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. I am trying to reach 5K by the end of the year, and I think it's very much possible. So just need you guys to help out. So, okay, the anime itself is, oh gosh, my first impressions were completely wrong. Essentially, we get in the first two episodes, maybe even three episodes, this group of kids and adults joining together. You have Utah, who is a high school boy. He runs this blog about the occult, essentially. And you have Ryuka, who is basically like his henchman or hench girl, um, and a lot of the etching scenes come from her. Then you have Hashigami, he's a first year university student, um, who we come to learn that one of the professors who died in the first episode was part of my first impressions. That's his dad. So Hashigami ends up being very important because one, his dad was into this whole occult thing, but two, um, Hashigami um, did not agree with his dad. He did not believe in spirits, did not believe in the occult. So he basically brings in a mindset of the other side, like this is fake, right? You have Miyu, who is a fortune teller, also first year in high school. You have Toko, who is a reporter to the occult magazines. You have Aria, a black magic proxy, and that's really about it. That's kind of like the group. Oh, you have Shun, who's an otaku detective as well. So you have all these people basically doing different stuff. And there's quite a bit of stuff going on here and there. And essentially, they come to hear a case of hundreds of people that committed suicide in, I believe it's the lake of the city. And obviously, it's a big deal because a lot of people, I believe it's over 200 people that committed suicide. So, trying to figure out a few things. Was it like a religious thing? Was it something that they were pressured into? Was it something that they did voluntarily? And another thing to it is that they're trying to figure out who were all these people, right? So, throughout the first five episodes, there is different encounters within these characters outside of their group that are very awkward. And as a viewer, you just question it as why did that happen? Why did they decide to put that in? Now, I do want to warn you, you guys don't want a huge spoiler that I'm gonna about to say, then I recommend you to stop watching at this point. But here is the big spoil. You've been warned. You had time to stop the video. This group of people finds out that they're dead. They're actually deceased. They were part of the 200 who committed suicide. So they're actually spirits trying to figure out why they died and why are they still amongst the living. Now there's quite a bit of stuff that goes into the ending that it would take forever to really explain, but essentially what happens is they go through a journey of, are we actually dead or is it something else? They eventually do find their bodies and they conclude they're dead. Secondly, there is one particular spirit who committed suicide as well, who is basically doing chaos and is trying to kill them. Um, and he's grotesque character. I think he chops up one of the characters and puts him in a box and gives it to someone else as a gift. And it's just, he's a horrible kid. It's a little kid. And actually, I don't even think he's dead. No, he's not dead. He's alive. And he's creating these crimes because he believes that he's not going to be tried because he's a kid. So, anyways, but he is killing these spirits, and there's a way to kill the spirits apparently. Um, Another thing that we see throughout the anime is essentially them trying to figure out how to destroy the device that uh, the government is trying to create, which is what they find out what they were. They were essentially guinea pigs for this device, and they're trying to destroy the device. And the last two episodes is essentially them figuring out how to do it, as well as a few more individuals having other secrets, like one being Tesla's grandkid, and it's just a lot of twists and turns everywhere in the last episodes. Personally, I really enjoyed it. I think it was a great anime. It's hard to keep up with. It is a definitely a one that you really have to sit down and watch and pay attention. Even if it's the dub version, um, you have to pay attention. If you don't pay attention, you're gonna miss something, and it's gonna completely throw you off, and you're gonna be confused about who's doing what and what's going on where. So there's also a little bit of time delay and traveling that they introduced towards the end. So gotta keep that in mind as well. Anyways, good series from 2016. I highly recommend it. I'm gonna give this one actually an 8 out of 10. I believe this one uh, did really well. I'm surprised that a lot of people don't talk more about it. There was three light novel volumes and four manga volumes, so it looks like it did decent when it came to sales, but it's still not the best well talked series that it should be. So go check it out. I believe this one is in Crunchyroll, subbed and I believe also dubbed, so you guys can enjoy it one or the other. So thank you guys so much for watching this. If you haven't done so by now, subscribe to my channel, give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing, and like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.